Hey, everybody, this is Kevin Pohl with Willhire. Thanks so much for joining me for another one of our diversity chats where we invite HR, diversity, and industry experts to join us in talking about total talent diversity and expanding strategies to include all worker types. And this is an important conversation for us to have. Really creates the dialogue, and so we can all, press for change in the industry. So today I'm so honored to welcome Matt from Yo in on our conversation. So Matt, can you introduce yourself and Yo?
Yeah, great, Kevin. Thanks for having me here today. It's great to be here. Yo is one of the oldest workforce solutions companies in the United States, and we've been around for about 80 years. And we've evolved over the years, and recently just launched our DZ Connects Total Talent platform. So we're excited to work with companies like Willhire to talk about important things like diversity and providing services to our customers who need kind of a holistic workforce strategies to help them with this really important topic. So it's great to be here today.
Awesome, thanks. So just to kick it off with a couple of questions for you, Matt. How does Yo internally focus on D&I strategies? So how are you walking the talk, as they say?
Yeah, so I think that's a great question, and an important one, because it all starts with our people. It all starts with the employees that we have working for us, right? So internally, we do a lot of work with our parent company, Day & Zimmerman. We're part of a $2.4 billion corporation, and that gives us a lot of resources. So I sit on the Executive Diversity and Inclusion Board, and that's a board of all the different companies that we have within Day & Zimmerman and Yo. And we talk about the strategies that we use for our employees to promote diversity, inclusion, belonging, and we do that through various mechanisms like our employee resource groups. So each one of those have different affinities, and we encourage people to join those groups, even though you may be part of the veterans group. That doesn't mean you are a veteran. You just support veterans issues and things like that. So and we do down to holding roundtables. We just had actually a roundtable this week, which was well attended, talking about some of the issues that are important to us, and making sure that our employees have a voice, and making sure that we express a range of voices in our company and allow people to bring their whole selves to work.
That's fantastic. That's so critically important. And oftentimes people think about diversity, but don't think about the inclusion aspect of it. But those two things have to go hand in hand. So it's amazing how you all are incorporating that.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And the easy way is diverse or inclusion starts with I. So you have to be inclusive. You have to think that way, and that's what we try to do.
That's awesome. So let's change gears a little bit. And how do you translate your own internal policies and practices and what you all do into how you help your customers and their D&I strategies?
That's a great question, and that's something, because we're providing workforce solutions to customers, and we're interacting with them in different ways, in different engagements. So it could be through contract workers, it could be through SOW, it could be through other RPO, MSP programs, it could be a whole range of different types of programs. And what we do is we mirror the customer's goals. So we work with them to understand what their D&I goals are. And, we work to provide access to underrepresented groups, to diverse groups, to make sure that, we can provide a wide pipeline of whatever, we're providing to them in our services. So it could be candidates, it could be helping them even brand some of their talent acquisition efforts so that they attract a broader and more diverse audience. And to the simple things like just making sure that we have very accessible processes so that people can find us, can get to a point where they can easily submit a job and show how they might fit that job, and then work them through a fair and equitable process that helps the customer to meet their goals. So again, like most things, we take a holistic approach to that. It's we want to support their efforts, and we also want to be true to our values and support our D&I efforts as well.
That's awesome. D&I is so important to an organization, and it's great to leverage a partner like Yo to help them on their journey. So that's awesome. So in closing, I know companies are in different stages in their D&I journey, and it is a journey. Any advice for companies in how they are evaluating and where they are in their journey?
Yeah, so I think that you're absolutely right. It is a journey for every company. So, I don't think any company right now is saying, we're there and we got this,
Yeah,
because, it's something. If you're saying that, you probably don't really understand it. So, I think the best advice I could give from more of the total talent acquisition kind of approach is that you need to look at all of the different streams of talent that you have coming into your organization. And you need to find out where those processes either might not be efficient, they might not be providing access to great talent or access to diverse talent, and work with the resources and the partners like Yo or Will Hire or others that can help you increase that pipeline and can help you find those areas where you might not be doing as well or might not be meeting your goals. Because the other thing that you realize is you really can't do it alone. It's really, in this day and age, I would say HR and functions like that they're working on a multitude of things. So I think having a strong partner and being able to leverage the skills of that partner is important, and that can help you achieve a lot of your talent acquisition goals, but certainly in the area of diversity and inclusion.
that's fantastic, Matt. It's absolutely spot on. There are so many amazing sources of great and diverse talent. There's not just one, there has to be many, and companies can embrace multiple strategies to attract and retain great diverse talent. So spot on. All right, well, thank you, Matt, so much for joining us today for one of our diversity chats. Really appreciate your insights and experiences.
Great, Kevin. It's great to be here. Thank you.
Okay, have a great day.